Hello and welcome to another exciting commentary. I'm your host, 3 Knees Down. We're here today out in New Jersey Motorsports Park on the Avenger track. Okay, so this is the Avenger track, guys, at New Jersey Motorsports Park. The track there is pretty awesome because they split it up into two sections, Liberator and Avenger. So it's technically one huge track. But we're just racing on one side of it. So this is the qualifying that we did. We're doing just a bunch of laps until we feel like getting off the track or until time runs out. So like a normal qualifying session. And this was my first time on the track, so it's pretty interesting to see how I compare against other racers who've been here for many years or been on this track for more than once. And right now I'm passing Daryl. I don't know everybody's names, so it's going to be a little bit difficult for me to commentate on that. I probably will just keep quiet most of the time. But who passed me on the inside just there is Brandon Posh. He's only 13 years old. So he's on an NSR 50 and he is super fast. So I get on the inside over here in qualifying just so that way I could see what a more professional racer does on this course. So this is just me trying to find his line, trying to see where he enters into the turns and exits out. Definitely following him gave me a lot more confidence because I wouldn't have been able to pass that guy just then on the inside. We're going at least 45, 50 miles an hour on that turn, holding it all the way up until that chicane. Here's a little tricky part. It's another chicane-esque turn. And here we go downhill a little bit and turning pretty sharply. So to nail that just right has to be of utmost importance because it's the last turn of the track, and if you do it wrong you're just going to go slow coming into the straightaway. This is the light bulb, and it's kind of an awkward turn because it's cambered, so it feels like you're going to fall off most of the time, but you got to do it really fast and you'll be stable. So Brandon just lost his knee puck there, so he's waiting me to go around him. Alright, so we're cutting into the final heat here. The final race. There was only one race. I'm just qualifying for today. It was pretty lucky because the rain clouds kept away. I was a little bit worried that it was going to rain on the track because I only have slicks on. I forgot to buy rain tires and they didn't have any rain tires available, so we're good there. In front of me is Tony on a Kayo. Those Kayos are 4-stroke, I think they're 125 cc's. They're kind of like NSR 50s, except in his opinion worse, like Chinese clones. But some people like them, some people hate them, and we just didn't enjoy it on the track. Almost ran into Scott Stump. He is a very well-known racer here. Getting signal to move back. Again, don't want to step over the line because we're using transponders. We got a false start. Making sure everyone's gridded up. Alright, we're all set. Getting ready to take off. flag goes up, and now. Alright, so I actually have a very good start off compared to my starts last year, and I'm in second, qualified second, and I got into second off the line, following Brandon Posh. At this point I didn't think anyone would be able to catch up to either of us, but I fell asleep here. Scott Stump gets me on the inside, and that's because I went wide on that turn. Trying to catch up, but I was braking there, so lost me some time. Did not nail this turn, again lost me some time, but I can make it up on the straights. My bike's a little bit faster. Trying to get him in there, but again, still losing time. Inexperience and lack of confidence. So it's getting really difficult to follow them and keep up, with Brendan in first place and Scott in second. I think out of everyone on the track, these two have the most experience. Brandon, I think he's been racing since he was like 5 years old, and Scott, he's older than I am and has been racing since he was young as well. So it's going to be a tough challenge to catch up to them at my skill level. In this class, however, I think most of the bikes are about 8 horsepower, 8 to 10, and I'm making about 4.5 more than them. So, and this is what happened. You can't see it here, but my carb fell off, and that kind of costed me the race. So I get it back on. Nope. It's not happening. Now, learn from my mistake here. Don't stop on the high-speed corner of the track. Get yourself off the track far away as much as you can. At this point I knew I threw away the race, but I was kind of hoping to finish. But it's just not going for me. Well, that's my time. I hope you enjoyed this short little commentary. Like, subscribe, give me a comment, let me know what I can do to improve. And I'll see you guys later.